I'm here to do my top 5 Tuesday, and today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite fandoms. So fandoms are a big part of why movies and books and TV shows are popular. When you have a group of people that just all come together because of one thing, and there is so much that you can talk about and do together, and you just find friends through fandoms. But I'm just excited to talk about my top 5 fandoms that I'm in, and like I may be like a pretty low-key member in a lot of fandoms, but still I'm excited. So number 5 on my list is Once Upon a Time. So back in the day when this was just starting out, I watched the first episode of the first season as it aired on TV, and I was so excited because it's all like Disney characters and storybook characters, and they're all like alive, and it was so awesome, and like they're in this different world, and like literally every single season the storyline I feel like just gets more intricate and more amazing, and I just love it so much. And even though the special effects are pretty lacking, it's still a great show, and it's just a very happy show, and it's corny but so good. Something that I really loved with this fandom was like how every time a new character was going to come onto the scene, we would always be trying to figure out who it is, and there's so many storybook characters that are like not even just fairy tale characters, like there's just so many people that are a part of this series. I just love how like you just got to have so many theories and just so much fun in the ships, man. Like the Captain Swan fandom is strong, and I am full on Captain Swan, man. Like I loved that so much. So it was kind of also like my first take on shipping relationships as well, and getting right into having OTPs and stuff, which I just love so much. The number 4 on my list is Marvel, because damn, this is a big fandom. Like I haven't been going to the cinema since Iron Man came out like some people, and I don't read the comics. I'm in like the MCU fandom of Marvel, not the comic book fandom. But I remember like I watched the first couple on DVD and I got really behind it, but I don't think I started going to the cinema regularly until Avengers 2. But yeah, like I literally go to the cinema now every time a new Marvel movie comes out, and it's so fun because it just adds to a greater story. I just get so excited. Like this is just a fandom that's really fun to be in, and I love like every time a trailer comes out, the internet like literally breaks, and there are so many theories going around of what's going to happen in Endgame, and I'm so excited. And it's next month, like it's very soon, like so much stuff is happening. And like I just saw Captain Marvel, and like yes to that movie, such a good movie. I love Captain Marvel. I love Brie Larson though, and I've loved her for so many years that she got to be Captain Marvel. It's just one of those fandoms that is so big and so many people are a part of it. It's just so many elements though, because there's so much source material and different ways for people to experience this fandom, and they all come together in such a crazy chaotic way, and I love it. Okay, number 3 on my list is the Mortal Instruments fandom, but also the Shadowhunters TV show fandom, because it all works together. I started reading the Mortal Instruments after 5 books had come out, so I read the first 5, and then it was the 2-year wait until City of Heavenly Fire, and that was about 6 years ago that was all happening. I love the like Shadowhunter universe, and I don't care how many books she's gonna keep writing because I'll read them all. And like Chain of Gold, I've been excited for since I first heard that this was gonna be a thing, and we still have to wait until November, but it's happening. It's coming. I need it so much in my life. I just love these characters, and they're so dear to me. And even though like you read them all instruments and it's pretty like, oh god, this is like YA back in the day and it's all corny, but I just love it so much. And like I was so excited, you know, when the movie came out and the fandom was all excited. Then it bombed so hard, but I really liked the movie. Like I'm not ashamed to say I liked the Mortal Instruments movie, okay? Then the TV show happened, and man, that was corny for the first season until it got good. And now that it got cancelled and we're only going to get 3 seasons, but at least they're going to finish the series, which is really nice. So I've only watched 2 new episodes of season 3 part B, but I still loved it, and they're bringing in a lot of elements from the books, and it's killing me, but I'm also excited. But it's just one of those fandoms that it's got so many platforms again, and like because the book fandom is still ongoing, there's always new books to read. And like yes, I have not read Queen of Air and Darkness. It's probably going to happen, but now that it's like nearly April, I'm just going to keep chilling until we get Ghost of the Shadow Market, because I thought it would kill me waiting, but like I'm not even that concerned that I haven't read Queen of Air and Darkness. Like it was killing me when I was excited and waiting for this book, and like after reading Lord of Shadows I'm like ugh, but I'm okay, and I still need to do 14 rereads, so I'm just at a weird state with the series right now, but I'm still in the fandom. I'm trying to still be, you know? Number 2 on my list is Throne of Glass / Akatar, because I feel like they mix together, because every time you see one, you see the other. At the moment though, the fandom is getting like really toxic though, because suddenly so many people in the fandom have decided that they don't like Sarah J Maas and her writing anymore, and it's such a big thing, and it's getting really like difficult. It makes me sad, because now it's harder to find someone who likes these books than doesn't like them. And I get it, because she doesn't have a lot of diversity in her books, even though she did write this series like 15 years ago when it wasn't a big thing back then, and it only got published more recent. But it's understandable, and I just hope that when she publishes Crescent City that she's going to learn from this and put some diversity in her newer series. But everyone is just getting so up in arms about stuff. But I love these series. ACOTAR's my favorite out of the two. Like, I still do like Throne of Glass, but ACOTAR's just got better characters in my opinion and better storylines. What I do love about this fandom is how much like fan art there is and how much of a picture has been painted through this world, and it's just been expanded to so much more through people doing cosplays and, as I said, fan art and drawings, and like there's so much bookish merch. Like, it's become such a statement in bookish boxes as well to have a Throne of Glass or an ACOTAR expired item. But Sarah J Maas really did bring two series that bloody rocked the world, and I don't think she even got as popular as she did until ACOMAF came out, because that book literally changed my life, it changed a lot of people's life, and it upped the game in the YA world. And I don't know if I'm going to get a book that's as amazing as ACOMAF. And there's so many people that read ACOTAR back in the day and they were like, oh god, this is such a horrible book, but then they read ACOMAF and they're like, holy shit, my life is different. But like, Rhys is one of the most beloved characters in the book universe, and even though there is all the toxic shit happening, he is still beloved. I just love these worlds so much, and like, it's just my favorite, and I'm so sad that both of them are over. Like, it's done. I mean, ACOTAR's gonna have like companion novels, but like the main series is over, you know, the main thing happened and it's over. But still, I love it so much. I just love it. So obviously number one is Game of Thrones, which I'm like not even serious about. I should have judged it by wearing my Harry Potter jumper to work better with this idea, but then I didn't know I was going to talk about fandoms today. So number one is Harry Potter. So it's funny that this is my favorite fandom, as I have not even read the books. Like, I read one book, I read the first book, and I've read Fantastic Beasts. Am I a fan? No. I've watched all the movies though. I love this fandom because 20 years on from the first book being published, everyone is still obsessed. There is so many times that I see people walking around and they have Harry Potter gear on. There's so many people that have cosplays, and it's such a big part. Like the movies, Fantastic Beasts is happening. Like, everyone has a wand. Like, there is not a person in the whole entire world, I believe, who has not heard of Harry Potter. And the world is a different place because this series got written, because I've only lived in a world where Harry Potter existed. So many people have only lived in the world where Harry Potter existed. It's just a staple of everyday life, in my opinion. But just saying, at the time, 20 years ago, there wasn't another story about a wizarding school that was like so special and magical, and there's so many elements and there's so much into it. Like, you can go so in depth that it's just mind-blowing how much there actually is into the Harry Potter world. There's so many guidebooks, and there's Pottermore, and there's just all these facts and shit going on. It's actually concerning me trying to like read the books, because there's just so much that goes into it that it's just like, oh my god. Nowadays, like, whenever there's a magical school that's the main plot of a book, everyone's like, oh, it's just like Harry Potter though. That's the only thing about the fandom, is you can never write about a magical school ever again without it being compared to Harry Potter, and that comparison is never going to beat Harry Potter, because Harry Potter is just the top. Nothing gonna beat that shit, you know? Harry Potter is the main fandom, is the main everything. Like, it ultimately is the main fandom. Like, I don't know, like, if there is a fandom that could overtake it. Like, the only thing I could think of is Star Wars, because that's been around for so long, or Doctor Who. But even so, like, those just nothing is as big as Harry Potter, in my opinion. But anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video and talking about fandoms, because I think fandoms are amazing, and they definitely make up a lot of my life, being in fandoms and talking about books and movies and TV shows and just, you know, everything. But thanks for watching this video guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!